Hi, this is another hostage video. This one is just an introduction to the branding audit project, which will be due at the end of the term. Each week there will be milestones that I will put out there. These milestones are to help project manage basically this this branding audit. They don't need to be handed in. I won't be collecting them. I won't be grading them. Certainly you can send them my way if you want me to check to see if you're on the right track, but they are just an attempt to make sure that we are chunking through this in a timely manner. And so the branding audit project is meant for you to look at branding through the lens of strategy, of strategic management, and through the overall marketing function of creating, communicating, delivering a message of value. And firms often do their own branding audit, or often they contract out with a ad agency such as the one that I work at. Much of my work is through looking at brands and auditing them, and there are several tools that can be used to audit a brand and then come up with some suggestions, and then also offer different metrics that can be used in that same effort. And so we will, from a fairly broad overview, go through a branding audit for a company that you have picked. That can be a specific brand, or it can be the company itself. I just urge you that you pick something that you can get enough secondary information that's readily, easily to access, and also information about the market and the industry. So picking large brands in this case might not be a bad idea. However, if you pick a small brand or a local company or your own, that is fine. I just ask that you consider the availability of the information that is out there for this project. A brand audit typically starts with the research, and then after doing some secondary research, some testing will be done. We will actually be doing some primary research, in this case mostly qualitative, in a very, very broad overview and using small sample sizes. But to give you some of the tools that are out there to do a brand audit, we will be doing things such as positioning or perceptual maps, and some other scaling systems, again using small samples, just so that you get a feel for what this looks like. Once those tests have been completed, a strategy then is set relative to the market conditions, on the position of the brand and what the brand ought to do moving forward to defend itself in the marketplace, and to try to position itself that is aligned with, again, what the market's wants and needs are, and what the responses are relative to the mission, vision, and values of the company. And so the first step, or the first milestone in this audit, simply is picking a brand, putting it out, or letting people know which brand that you picked through the discussion post, so we don't have any duplicates, and then starting to collect secondary data. I have put a list of different resources in the folder that you can access through Viterbo or other third-party sources to start, again, collecting information on the industry, the brand itself, finding out what their mission, vision, and values are, what their core looks like, how they communicate themselves, and starting to archive that, because we'll need it. You will need it throughout this project. Each week, when a new milestone is put out, I'll also do a short video like this, about 5 minutes, explaining basically what I wrote to help create some synergies, so you know exactly what is needed for each of those milestones, which we will then put together to create your total plan at the end. So the attempt here is that each milestone will be mostly done, and then at the end, simply you need to put those together with an executive summary to deliver your report.